Somnilog, hashtag scientific manifestation, hashtag auto hypnosis. I feel like, honestly, the notion of like you being able to achieve anything you put your mind to, and you can accomplish anything, just not everything, makes good sense, to be honest, and it's like nice. And like, isn't that cool? That nice things can exist and you can think they're cool. I think so. So basically, I feel like in terms of existence and reality, I think that having a salary is not the be all end all. Like, that's just one part of success. And success is a holistic thing, I think. So I feel like the notion that's basically outlined in, I'm just gonna say Wattles' book because I forgot the first name or like the initials of his name. Like, I think it was a doctor, like Dr. Wattles, or in Wattles' book, The Science of Getting Rich. Pick it up if you want. It's like less than like 8 NZ on Amazon probably. And so in this book, they outline like detailing in great detail the things you want, like being sufficient for attracting them into your life experience in terms of ownership and experiencing them. Essentially, I think that notion makes a lot of sense, and ultimately it can be described or explained, like analyzed and examined through a Western lens using the term auto-hypnosis. And there's like new age belief, I think they call it new age stuff, like the law of attraction and manifesting and stuff. So I feel like the hard coded, like the grounded Western empirical scientific basis that may be like foundational for that is auto hypnosis. And when you go too much beyond science into the like new age type belief thinking, like that comes with it a whole lot of potential in terms of what direction it can take and like potential flaws and things that may need securing against in order to optimize the reality of people thinking along those lines. So in that book, basically they talk about detailing in great detail the things you want and just giving the time of day to the things you want, essentially, in this way, like taking the time to write about the things you like and the things you want. Like, this is why I'm all for journaling. Like, intellectualizing yourself in that way really may attune your brain in an attenuation based way with the natural rhythms, the physical rhythms that factually exist in reality, and it may allow you to navigate reality with that process being present in your life in an ongoing way. And ultimately it's like that notion, like this nice looking chick who was like pleasant, who I spoke to in Green Bay one day. We had a brief conversation, we had a nice conversation, and it involved a book recommendation that she gave me, and it was this book series called Transurfing. It may be popular. I think it's pretty popular, or was popular. And the notion is basically like 3D geotemporal quest GPS type stuff. Like, you know, keep in mind like where you want to go and just sort of like metaphysically surf your way there. And it's interesting, that notion, because it's kind of like reverse hustling. Like, my idea of hustling is like you're just like using your ability and skill locally and like things are coming to you, like this pen is just like hustle bind equip, like nails in my hand, like, you know, like attracting things into arm's reach basically is what hustling is, and in my eyes, like in a metaphysical sense. And the opposite of that is like trans surfing. Like, it's like instead of you hip hopping stuff to your arm's reach, or like into your bind equip, or like into your position, you hustle your way to the destination in a metaphysical way that's just as metaphysical as like attracting things. So it's like you attract things, like that's hustling, and then something else attracting you in an intentional and conscious way, that's like transurfing. I think to just speculate and intellectualize and like riff, or like be hypnotic, just be hypnotic maybe, who knows. And so I think that, you know, with everything being taken into consideration, it's not really like airy-fairy, non-scientific stuff. It's rooted in hypnosis, which is accepted in academia and has a pretty sound scientific basis. I feel like a part of that is taking action, and when your psychology is primed in the way I posit hypnosis primes it, auto-hypnosis, it's like programming your mind with language as though it were a computer, a natural bioorganic computer. And that's basically pattern matching and priming, the psychological notion of priming, you know? When you're driving a car you just got, you start noticing that make everywhere kind of thing. Pattern matching, aligning to information. It's like relevant information, it's significant information. Like the car you just got, for example, in this equation is significant to you, it stands out, it's more noticeable. It's like training your mind to automatically hone in on the things that you know are important to you, so you can like go ahead and take action so as to capitalize on good opportunities that come your way, essentially. And like, how are you to know what you want if you don't give it any thought, you know? It's like getting to know yourself and writing, they're very interconnected, I feel like. So yeah, I'll probably continue logging, probably more frequently, or maybe I'll experiment with logging at a more natural frequency. And like, what does that look like in 2025 for me as an agent of VNZ? I don't know, we shall see, hopefully. I feel like vlogging naturally aligns quite nicely with my notion of growing my business organically and acquiring customers, or doing business with people that align with essentially the core philosophy of VNZ, and hopefully by experimenting honestly and communicating effectively, I can grow my businesses, and I can hopefully teach others how they can grow businesses and find their own success in life and business as well. So I'm hoping to continually be successful in life. I am successful in life, hopefully, as an auto suggestion at least, and being humble is good as well. Anyways, peace.